a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to downtown Minneapolis at Huntington Bank Stadium, the home field of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start us off. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Moves left out of the pocket. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
What's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at first and goal.
The Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And tackled there by the defense.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Off target and incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The receiver makes the catch. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that.
Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. The 30. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a toss play to the right. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The tight end has got it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Good enough for first down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Has the first down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from the...
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They bring him down right at the 20.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves him to the 45.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Caught over the middle. It's Duke. Plenty space at the 20. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Hand off to the single back, and he will be stuffed for no gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. They couldn't stop him there. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
It's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Across the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Miami.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. caught behind the line. It's Duke. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Powering through. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Offense facing fourth down.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Lets it go quickly. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. That's third down.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw yet again. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Picks up the first and is still going. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Going to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Getting set. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is 20. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Timeout is called to talk strategy late on this close game with halftime approaching. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. The Canes are looking to keep this drive going. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back and lost.
A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
They're going to run it. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Minnesota, 27.
And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Hurricanes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down.
On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Canes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The Golden Gophers will try to keep this drive moving.
Having the RPO in your arsenal, you have to have a really talented quarterback, not just physically, but more mentally, making decisions. Does a really good job of keeping his eyes on his read. Linebackers and safeties give you enough room to hand it off, take those yards, and pick up a first down.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after a big gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They keep him guessing with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Gophers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. A pass rush closing in. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, what a grab! He stopped short of the marker towards 4th down now. The Golden Gophers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Throwing off play action. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they come roaring back now.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're able to get him down. Third down upcoming after that completion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Finds his man. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Miami, 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. And the Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pass out of the RPO. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. You give it to the big fullback here. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Putting toward the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance and throw it into traffic? He pulls it down, picks up some big yards there on that 3rd down, and up for the first down.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his...
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. And looking to throw now on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Defense showing blitz here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Final 2 minutes. This offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. One down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Leaning on the run game here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And the ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the offense is out there. They're going to try for it again on 4th down. They're just 1 for 4. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. He catches it, but out of bounds. A big play they desperately needed there. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Make kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.